In this lecture, we are going to discuss about steam nozzles, diffuser and continuity equation. Nozzle is a passage of smoothly varying cross section in which pressure energy of working fluid is converted into kinetic energy. The shape of the nozzle is designed such that the conversion of energy takes place with minimum loss. When steam flows through the nozzle, its expansion takes place, which results in decrease in pressure and enthalpy, and increase in velocity and specific volume. When steam expands, there will be a condensation, which will vary the dryness fraction. Dryness fraction term is absent in gas nozzles. The mass flow rate of steam passing from any section of nozzle remains constant. So, the variation in cross section of the nozzle depends upon the velocity, specific volume and dryness fraction. The cross sectional area of the nozzle may be circular, rectangular or trapezoidal. The smallest section of the nozzle is called throat. Steam nozzles are mainly used in steam turbines to produce high velocity jets, in steam injectors for pumping feed water into boilers. Steam jets are used in ejectors for removing air from the condensers. They are also used as a steam flow measuring devices. Other applications of nozzles: in water and gas turbines to produce high velocity jets, in jet engines and rocket motors to produce thrust, artificial fountains and fire hose to produce water jet. Diffuser is a passage of smooth varying cross section in which fluid is decelerated, causing a rise of pressure along the stream. Diffusers are used mainly in centrifugal pumps and compressors, axial flow pumps and compressors, at the inlet portion of jet engines, in jet pumps, ramjets, combustion chambers and in water turbines. Let us consider a flow of fluid through a nozzle or a diffuser. According to the continuity equation, the mass flow rate at any section remains constant. For a steady flow of fluid, m dot is equal to A C by V, which is equal to constant, where m dot is equal to flow rate of steam in kg per second. A is the cross section normal to the direction of flow in meter square. Capital C is uniform velocity across the section in meter per second. Small v is the specific volume of fluid at that section in meter cube per kg. So we can write that A1 C1 by V1 is equal to A2 C2 by V2 is equal to constant. This equation is valid if fluid fills the flow passage at every section. In case of gases, specific volume can be taken as R into T by P. Now, specific volume is equal to 1 by rho. Rho is the density. So we can write m dot is equal to rho AC is equal to constant. This is the continuity equation. If you take log on both the sides, then you will get log of rho AC is equal to log of constant, which is equal to another constant. Log rho AC is equal to log rho plus log A plus log C. When you differentiate this equation, you will get d rho by rho plus dA by A plus dC by C is equal to 0. Now, this is the differential form of continuity equation for steady compressible flow. For an incompressible flow, change in density is 0. So, d rho by rho is equal to 0. From the differential form of continuity equation, we will get dA by A plus dC by C is equal to 0. So, dA by A is equal to minus dC by C. This is valid for only incompressible flow. If you take converging passage in which area is decreasing continuously in the direction of flow, That means dA by A is negative. To balance this equation, dC by C must be positive. So, incompressible fluid will accelerate in converging passage and it will act as a nozzle. In a diverging passage, area is continuously increasing in the direction of flow. So, dA by A is positive. To balance this equation, dC by C must be negative. So, incompressible fluid will decelerate in divergent passage and it will act as a diffuser.